Diocese of Osun North East, Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion, under the Episcopal leadership of the Right Rev'd Dr. Humphrey Olumakaiye and Professor Mrs. Humphrey Olumakaiye, is here to say thank you all for a wonderful honor done her by your sincere prayers, support, and attendance at the recent service of dedication and commissioning of our 4 multi-million ultramodern projects, which are Evangel College Building, built in honor of Chief B.C. Akande Olori Ololade Oyinlola Multipurpose Hall, God of Glory Nursery and Primary School, donated by Women's and Girls Organization of the Diocese of Osun North East, and Primate Nicholas Okoh Prayer Mountain Tower in Otoayebaju, ably dedicated by the Most Reverend Dr. Nicholas D. Okoh, the Archbishop, Metropolitan and Primate of all Nigeria Anglican Communion, assisted by Most Reverend Dr. Segun Okuvadejo, the Archbishop, Ecclesiastical Province of Ibadan, other Archbishops and Bishops, and commissioned by Ogbeni Rauf Adesoji Aregbesola, the Executive Governor, State of Osun, on Wednesday, 12th October 2016. Have a refreshing time as we glance through the occasion.
He has done marvelous things in our lives. He has done great things, we are happy. Heaven and Omega, you remain the same. Lion of Judah, we praise your name. He has done marvelous things in our lives.
Wednesday, 12th of October was indeed a remarkable, historic, and an unforgettable day in the life of the entire members of Osun North East Anglican Diocese. Everyone was in high spirits, rejoicing and showering encomiums on the church leaders, the Most Reverend Dr. Nicholas D. Okoh, our primate, and of course the celebrant and host, the Right Reverend Dr. and Professor Mrs. H.B. Olumakaiye. At the arrival of the great church prelate, flowers were presented by the diocesan flower guests to the primate with warm pleasantries. The diocesan and host, the Right Reverend Dr. H.B. Olumakaiye, led a host of other church dignitaries, bishops, clergy, and laity to accord the primate a warm welcome at the Anglican Grammar School, Otoayebaju, which is the entrance gate to the headquarters of the diocese. The sequential movement of the church leaders, monarchs, traditional chiefs, with the diocesan members added beauty and grandeur to the event at the commencement. Presentation of welcome songs by pupils and students of diocesan schools lining up in honor of the dignitaries. The occasion was greeted by the cream of the society, such as Chief B.C. Akande, the former governor of Osun State, and his entourage, Prince Olagbosoye Oyinlola, former executive governor of Osun State, and his entourage, traditional rulers within the society, and other dignitaries. The arrival of the governor of the state of Osun, Ogbeni Rauf Adesoji Aregbesola, his deputy, Her Excellency Mrs. Titilaoye Tomori, and other state officers added more grandeur to the atmosphere. The diocesan musical band opened the day with praise songs that set the occasion agog, followed with opening hymn sung by all participants. Archbishop J.O. Akifenwa led the opening prayer. The choir of the Evangel College bid the primate and all dignitaries a warm welcome by their beautiful songs. The celebrant and host, the dynamic, ever-progressive, visionary and highly focused bishop, the Right Reverend Dr. H.B. Olumakaiye, presented his heartwarming welcome address before the entire dignitaries in high spirit. Remarks were made by the state governor Ogbeni Rauf Adesoji Aregbesola, showering much encomiums on the diocesan bishop and eulogizing him for his progressive mindedness in his high sense of humor, and celebrated display of speech with much seriousness. Governor Rauf Adesoji Aregbesola described the bishop, Right Reverend Dr. H.B. Olumakaiye, as a smart bishop due to his superlative episcopal distinction and progressiveness.
The diocesan bishop of Osun North East Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion, Right Reverend Olumakaiye, this man must be celebrated. And I'm not saying this to humor or patronize him. I was looking at the word to use to describe your sagacity. I said, if I say clever, clever is used by people who are not too straightforward. Then I say, what word can I use? Because you have deployed leadership in the administration of your diocese, as well as in getting people to support your diocese. Leadership. So I say, you are a smart bishop.
He then prayed for him that he also will be celebrated. In his own remarks, Chief B.C. Akande, on whose honor the Evangel College Okoh building was built, expressed his infinite appreciation to the diocesan bishop for such an eternal honor done him. Primate of the Church of Nigeria, Most Reverend Dr. Nicholas D. Okoh, charged the atmosphere to learn from the good work of the diocesan bishop, Right Rev'd Dr. and Professor Mrs. Humphrey Olumakaiye, who, though limited by the environment, space, money, and other resources, yet turned a one-time jungle to a celebrated place. He saluted his courage and prayed for him for more fruitfulness in the ministry.
I congratulate you and wish you more and more fruitful ministry in the years ahead, and pray that this diocese, the shadow will not grow less. It will grow higher and higher and higher. And as you see that pinnacle there, it's focused and it can be seen from far and wide. Your diocese will be seen from far and wide. To the glory of God.
The commissioning of the building was done by His Excellency Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Rauf Adesoji Aregbesola, while the Most Reverend Dr. Nicholas Okoh, the Archbishop, Metropolitan, and Primate of all Nigeria Anglican Communion, dedicated the Evangel College building. The next procession led to the Diocesan Multipurpose Hall, built in honor of late Olori Ololade Oyinlola, the mother of His Excellency Prince Olagunsoye Oyinlola, which was also dedicated by the Primate. A block of 5 classrooms donated to God of Glory Nursery and Primary School by the Women's and Guest Organization of the Diocese, ably led by Professor Mrs. Motunrayo Funke Olumakaiye, was also dedicated by the Primate. And to crown it all roads led to the Diocesan Praying Mountain of Visitation, named Oluranti Ademowo Prayer House, where the Primate dedicated the mountain tower built in honor of the Primate Nicholas Okoh. Prayers were offered and the Primate released blessings on the new Anglican village of Toyegbaju. All thanks be to God for such a wonderful height He has brought us thus far. This package has been compiled and sponsored by the Diocesan Dedication Planning Committee. All we are saying is, thank you all for making our day. God bless you in Jesus' name.
Aládùúrà ló máa dára fún